far off. The voice is high in pitch like a child's, though of a foreign language. Whatever the language, the meaning is clear. Someone is in trouble. What are you doing?
Are we all together at this point?
Yeah, you're the only survivors.
I think I just start running towards the screaming child. That's probably in my nature.
I stand up, brush myself off, give a bit of a stretch and a yawn, and slowly down there to follow him. Just walk in the general direction.
Arnold doesn't particularly care about children, but there might be a mighty fight, so I'm going to go and follow. Casting an eye over at Colonel Sanders and trying to work out how far I can stretch my rations if I cook him as well.
I will, because that's a mighty walk for chicken ass myself. I shall flutter up onto Arnold's head and enjoy the ride.
If you do, I am going to grab you and throw you off.
Throw me towards the...
This is the ultimate fastball special. Right.
Are you legitimately going to come and land on my head? We're not that good friends yet. I'm still trying to decide whether you're a friend or food.
Friend or food? That's a new one.
Chicken are friends, not
Food.
Yeah, chicken. Right.
You are push the shark.
So, making an action roll. So we need to roll for some initiative. Initiative is based on your agility. So what you do is we've got a stack of dice in the middle here. If you grab a d20, and if you grab whatever dice your agility uses,
D8, D20.
now, if your weapon has the swift tag,
It does not.
Yes.
okay, you have what is called advantage on this roll. When you have advantage on a roll, you take an additional dice equal to your attribute dice. So you have was it a d10?
Yes.
Yeah. You take an additional d10,
Ooh.
roll both of them, and keep the highest one.
Sweet.
That's deep.
So for initiative, is it just the rolls on the dice, or do I add anything to
It's a
it?
total.
So that's 15 for me.
19 for me.
So just add in the dice.
24. The chicken goes first.
And as I said, all dice explode, which means if you ever get the maximum on a dice,
Roll it again.
you get to roll it again.
So yeah, it's 15.
See, it's typical. I have an extra dice. So what do I get on that extra die? A 1.
That sounds special. My maths brain's not working today.
What numbers?
17.
17!
Did you get times 26?
No, 18. 18! 18!
No, 24. 24? Okay. You run across the sandy spit onto the... so that's where you...
Oh no.
Do you want the teal dice?
No, I'm good.
You
They're
sure?
yours. I'm good.
I quite like them because they're blue and green, like me. You know, blue and green.
It's pretty. But I still have yours, and I use them for my D&D. Ones
Yeah.
that you gave me. Yeah, they're in my
Aw.
dice
You
pouch at
cheeky.
home. They give me good luck.
Okay. As you get just into the edge of the jungle, you...
Yes. Very much yes.
You see a short, stunted kind of jungle pygmy.
Human?
effectively. Human.
Right.
Tiny
Yeah,
person.
being attacked by monkey bats. Effectively,
Flying monkeys.
body and head of a monkey with bat wings.
Are they uni-anal?
Hmm?
How many asses do these flying monkeys have?
And is there a green witch following them somewhere? Wheels. That's a new show.
So there are a total of
Based on
5 of them.
But it's like a Latino girl being Dorothy character. Really weird. It's got a modern day.
The agile pygmy is swinging from vines and jumping from branches to branches to evade these
Is it
things.
Tarzan?
Pardon?
We have to sit on the floor, so that's what's going to happen if we do that.
But it's soon knocked from the trees and into a muddy pool of quicksand, and the monkey bats are descending from the kill just as you arrive. These things kind of, it looks like two of them are going to go for this guy that's been knocked into the quicksand, and the other ones kind of look up and look around and they see you and start kind of screeching and leaping in towards you. Who's the guy?
I would like to use my illusion to create loud bangs and flashes to kind of scare them off,
Yep, okay.
or maybe the noise of their predator
Predators, fantastic.
with loud
When-
flashes.
When you are
Stick around.
when you are making attacks, generally speaking, there are two types of attacks that you would make. One of which is just a plain old damaging attack, and one of which is what's called a bane attack, which is where you're trying to inflict one of these list of different negative special abilities or negative abilities on them. So banes are things like demoralised. You've got what else could you do? You could do intimidated.
Yeah.
Try and scare one away. You could do, what else is on the list?
Can I make them poop themselves?
Yes, what you do is you cover yourself in many, many, many herbs and spices,
And then don't get cooked properly.
and then don't get cooked properly and force your way down their gullets.
Oh, that's... So there's the demoralised bane that you can try and inflict,
Okay, what does that
okay,
do?
which means that they have disadvantage 1 to all of their rolls. where you have advantage, where you get an extra attribute dice, keep the highest. Disadvantage, you roll an extra attribute dice, but you keep the lowest. So it puts quite a penalty on it, and it lasts for like a good couple of minutes.
Is there like fear? To...
That's demoralised.
Cool. So no dice plus extra dice.
Are you trying to just hit the one of them, or to do
mass?
en masse? Okay. So you,
Big loud sound.
because there are 3 of them coming towards you, you'd need to take disadvantage 2 to your attack roll, which means that you take your attribute dice. So you're on 2d6. You would roll 2 extra dice, and you would drop the 2 highest dice.
Okay.
Yep. So you want to do all 3?
No, just the
Just-
ones
just-
with by the girl, because
So there's 2 of them by the creature.
Yeah.
In the thing. So it's just those 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to set disadvantage 1. So you roll 1 extra 6-sided dice, and then you lose the highest one of those. So you drop the 5.
Mm.
12,
And you need to get 14 or higher.
15, 19.
19. Fantastic.
Not quite won by 5.
Okay. But you've hit the power level, so you've kind of spooked the 2 that were attacking the creature pygmy guy. On 19, Chris. You've got 3 of these monkey bats screeching and running in towards you.
I think I'm going to kind of go for the same tactic and kind of make a big booming voice. Let's try to,
Scare them away.
yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So you can try and inflict demoralised using agility, energy, enchantment, entropy, illusion, might, presence, or persuasion. So whichever one. Presence, yeah. So effectively, you're doing a whole whatever. It's an attribute of 4, so that's a D10. Did I say D10? 4, 6, 8, 10. But because there's 3 of them, you're trying to scare all 3 of them away.
Yeah.
So roll 2 extra D10s.
Do I have enough?
Okay.
Yeah. On
So roll
top of-
D20 and 3 D10s. and then you drop the 2 highest d10s when you roll them.
That's a natural one, but I have to drop it, don't I?
Yeah,
So, 14.
14. It's actually good enough to do it. So these things are demoralised, so they're going to get penalties to their attacks. So they
Did it
can't-
not explode then, if I'm not keeping it?
Unfortunately, and I did ask the guys that write the game, when you are dropping dice, you drop them before they explode, which is a bit of a shame, which is why disadvantage is quite
That's right. Just as long as we know.
disadvantageous. On 17, Isabella.
Because I wasn't running towards the thing, I am still striding my way up the path, so
Yeah.
I'm not close enough. I don't think I'm close enough.
You can be close enough to chuck a dagger at one of them.
Can I have a look around to see if there's anything to try and help the pick me out of the...
There are many, many vines.
I'm going to go across to a vine and
Yeah.
try and cut one down.
Fantastic. And Arnold.
Raising my sword above my head and crying out a blood-curdling battle cry, I will charge the nearest bat monkey and cut it in bits.
Cut it in bits, fantastic.
Might. I need 2d6.
Because it is a one-handed weapon,
Mm-hmm.
and because you're using it with two-handed,
Yes.
you get advantage 1.
Ooh, splendid.
So
So
you
I
get an extra
extra
d6.
d6 and keep the highest 2.
Keep the highest 2. And you're aiming for its toughness, which is 12,
Why did we
Well,
get
that's a
disadvantage?
22.
because you're attacking more than
What?
one of them.
That's
22.
22.
Okay. Its toughness is 12, so you've done 10 hit points worth of damage.
Excellent.
Nice and simple.
Have Chunky Gibbs gone everywhere?
Chunky Gibbs. Chunky Gibbs have gone everywhere.
That
Splendid.
doesn't scare the rest of them.
Um,
Along with the booming voice and big bangs and the comrade being
probably is
chucked
going
in half.
to, yeah.
They should run away now.
So, there are 2 of these things which are either side of you, because you've gone to the one in the middle.
Mhm.
They have disadvantage against you because of the whole presence attacks, because they've been demoralised. So the first one is going to just try
So
and...
it doesn't hurt them at all, it just means that they can't attack as strong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So the first one is going to rake its claws at... hold on. And, oh, right.
That doesn't have to drop the...
I do need to take a photo of that one, unfortunately, because that is just...
He's rolled 3 dice maximum on all of them. Arnold is dead.
But wait, it's just an illusion all along. Arnold's still fine, because...
That's right. If Arnold dies, I'll come back with my mower.
Oh! So that's 28, 38 and 4, that's 42. What's your toughness?
My toughness is 19.
19. So that's what 42 minus 19 is
Quite dead.
20.
No, not quite.
Oh, I can't math.
Sorry, what was it?
42 minus
42
19.
minus 19.
23.
23.
Hey!
Not dead.
Not dead!
3 hit points left.
Oh!